Well, here I am. I'm at Orchard Beach. It's 9 in the morning, almost 9:30, and I got up an ungodly hour to get here when the beach is essentially deserted. Here I am at the coast. You can see this is where all the shells and seaweed wash up. There's Orchard Beach is always the beach that we normally visited as a child, since I've been a child. But it's not really the ocean out there. This is really just an enormous bay. As far as I know, there's actually a brackish swamp nearby. This beach trip is slightly different from usual. Instead of walking at the water's edge collecting shells, I brought my metal detector. And I'm gonna see if I can find anything interesting lost in these sands. Now look. There's all the seagulls roosting on the beach. I think I'll take some pictures of them. And here's my picture of the roosting seagulls. So after taking a few pictures of the birds, I did some snooping around the beach with my metal detector to see if I could find anything interesting. I found an old dip lid, some cans, a pull tab, which was buried pretty deep, and I didn't know my little metal detector was that strong, some rusty batteries, and a bunch of old bottle caps. No treasure or money, so I decided to put the thing away and take a few more pictures and videos of nature. Of course, Orchard Beach hosts a thriving population of snails. Look at them go. See how he hides? That's some really tiny ones. Some of them hard to tell apart from pebbles, but they're all crawling around. This is interesting. It looks like wave action has caused these cobblestones to gather into a little spot on the beach. You look, see there's kind of a little island type thing there. See the water's behind me? And it goes out, but this little area of ground here is above water. See? Now the ground is wet, but my feet are not underwater. And behind me, you can see the water's coming together on the shoreline. You can see the waves come in these two directions. And over time, those cobbles have gathered where the waves meet. That's pretty interesting because, you know, this is only Orchard Beach. It's not really known for having strong waves that can move cobbles around like that. And something right here just squirted up a little bit of water. Looked like a tiny geyser. Was this snail? Might have been the snail. Oh, look, there's a pocket here. Ha! It was a snail. Probably burrowing to avoid the heat from the sun. Nope. Don't wanna hurt his chances. Wow, they're flopping all over. That's pretty interesting. I'm looking around, and just at the corner of my vision, I see these little geysers spouting up out of the water, out of the sand, that is. I'm guessing that this is a track from those little snails digging down underneath to avoid the sun so they don't dry out. Let's see if this guy's gonna do it. Well, he's a snail. He probably won't move very fast. I don't want to go wasting several minutes. found a hermit crab. Look at how fast it skittles. This thing is freaking tiny. Look at it. Look how tiny it is. Look at that. You're not getting away, hermit crab. After all this time I spent looking at snails, you're the most interesting thing I've seen all day. Look at how fast he moves compared to the snails around him. Ooh, kind of tickles. Oh, look! Even smaller ones. Well, nice to see there's something living on this beach besides snails. Oh, a shrimp! You see that? That is a shrimp. Let me see if I can focus it. Ha! I made it bury itself. That was a shrimp. This is an interesting find. It's the shed exoskeleton of a horseshoe crab. It's fully intact, and I haven't seen living horseshoe crabs on this beach since I was a little kid. But finding this is evidence that they do still live here. So yeah, all that later video was what the beach looks like once the tide goes out. I decided to take a shot here. It shows all the seaweed and cobblestones that are deposited on the shore by the waves that are revealed at low tide. And this is just a little sand monster I made in a prison cell. But you'd get a kick out of that. Any tiny and cute.